Welcome to the 90s. Hip-hop is a genre on the rise and a marketing goldmine just waiting to be tapped. From sneaker brands to soda manufacturers, everyone wants a piece. Including Malt Liquor, a high-powered booze with a checkered past looking for the hookup. From Wu-Tang to Snoop Dogg, the most iconic MCs of the day are cashing in on high ABV beer's quest for cachet. Or was it the other way around? Almost 30 years later, it's hard to say. The verses were outrageous, the outrage enormous. But for better or worse, Malt Liquor and hip-hop had a moment. Here's how it all went down. Before rap, Malt Liquor was boring. In the 40s, it wasn't even sold in 40s. In the 50s, it still came in normal-sized cans and bottles for suburban white people named Biff and Mumsy. In the 60s and 70s, malt liquor marketers noticed that African Americans over-indexed, meaning they drank more of it than other demographics. So malt liquor hopped on the soul train. Rufus Thomas, the Commodores, even Richard Roundtree from Shaft, all selling the high-powered hooch. In the 80s, Colt 45 found Billy D. Williams, and he said,
"Works every time."
And it basically did. Sales went through the damn roof. In '89, NWA released 8 Ball, about Old English 800.
Cause that's my brand. Take it in a bottle, 40 quarts or can. Drink it like a madman, yes I do.
Holy malt liquor is becoming sorta cool? Close. It needed more of that attitude. Hip-hop had plenty, plus the attention of young black drinkers across the country. Best of all, the swagger was for sale. Other rappers had already done commercials with brands like Sprite, KFC, and Tommy Hilfiger. The come-up was cool. Selling out was in. And St. Ides was buying. A little-known brand compared to Schlitz, Colt 45, and King Cobra, St. Ides became a beast in the early 90s thanks to endorsement deals with pretty much every damn name in the game. Here's Biggie, Tupac, Snoop Dogg. These weren't just basic commercials either. Check out Wu-Tang Clan's classic 1995 spot.
Oh yeah, coming through with my Shaolin crew. 2 cents for a case, give me St. Ides brew. In the mix of broken bottles and crushed up cans. Met the cows in the jam, oh how dry.
With St. Ides in my system, crack another, I'm blessed. Let's go get the next one and get over. The object is to stay sober, lay on a sofa. Better yet, down my shoulder. I'll be champ, stressed out, could never be son. Ricochet jelly, hit the deli for a cold one. Naturally blessed, yes, my rap is like a laser beam. The bullets in the bushes, St. Ides feel like.
The lyrics may look forced, but when the commercial rolls, it's undeniably Shaolin. St. Ides sales skyrocketed, and other malt liquor brands followed suit, with mixed results. But amongst all of Malt Liquor's legendary spokes rappers, Ice Cube is responsible for its most infamous verse.
Get your girl in the mood quicker. Get your Jimmy Finger with St. Ides Malt Liquor.
With ads so shocking on national TV, it's no surprise that Malt Liquor's hip-hop affair drew some serious heat. Some of the most vocal critics were rappers themselves. Public Enemy even recorded a full-length protest song called 1 Million Bottle Bags.
1 million bottle bags, count them. They can bounce the ounce and they get them. Black spent 288 million.
The public was just as pissed. Fair enough. Paying popular rappers to sell high-powered beer to young drinkers at risk of a habit, and to black communities already plagued by alcoholism and unemployment? Not the best idea. By the turn of the century, hip-hop and malt liquor had called quits on the romance. Political pressure forced the commercials off the air. By then, rappers like Puff Daddy, Nas, and Jay-Z were popping bottles, not swigging 40s. Sales fell. Malt liquor marketing disappeared from TV, and hip-hop disappeared from malt liquor marketing. Almost. Look close, and there are still flickers of that 90s moment. In 2011, Snoop Dogg stumped for Colt 45. In 2016, E40 released his own brand of malt liquor, called Yep. Mostly though, the moment is over. But what a moment it was. Almost too ridiculous to be real.
Yeah, right.